Mr. Huntington collected vast quantities of material related to the American Civil War, and we've done Civil War shows here before, as you know, but we've never really looked at the Huntington Civil War photography or visual materials in any way, in any very focused way. And so my interest in this comes out of my interest in 19th century photography and in photography coming of age at the same time that the Civil War was beginning, and how photography was used in that war. So I started looking at what we had, and I started thinking about some of the studies that have come out, because of course a lot of what's being published right now has to do with death and carnage, and looking at it from the viewpoint of multiple viewpoints, not just from the North and the South, but from the blacks and women and whatnot. And I was very intrigued by this idea of suffering, and of national suffering, and of personal suffering. And so the show is really organized around three larger narratives, which is the battlefield and the what people experienced on the battlefield, what photographers were able to capture on the battlefield, what kinds of images were made and then disseminated, what people collected, what people, to whatever extent one can know this, thought when they looked at some of this imagery. And then after the battle is over, the assassination of Lincoln, the unprecedented national mourning that took place, both in people's personal homes, but on a scale that had never before been seen, with people thronging to public places and that being represented by photography and other visual media. And then finally the establishment of Gettysburg as a national monument, which was a place of incredible carnage, but then became, in a way, a place of very sanitized mourning and commemoration and reconciliation to some degree, and what that meant for the nation moving forward. Mm-hmm. So that's really what the themes of my exhibition are addressing through visual media. Mm-hmm.